Hi friends, in this video tutorial I will explain the concept of Vlan trunk protocol. Vlan trunk protocol is an layer 2 protocol. For what purpose we can use Vlan trunk protocol means if an organization have more than 50 switches, so each switch we can configure Vlan manually is not possible. So for that purpose we can use Vlan trunk protocol. One switch can be created as a server and remaining switch can be created as a client. In the server switch, we can configure the VLAN that can be updated to the all other client switch. So easily we can configure the all the switch. Easily we can maintain the VLAN database across the different switch. VTP modes. There are three types of VLAN trunk protocol modes are there. They are server modes, client modes and transparent modes. VTP server modes. In VTP server mode, the user have a privilege to create, modify and delete an VLANs and sends and forward the advertisements to the VTP server client. If an VTP server create an VLAN 10 as an IT department, so that information can be advertised to the client switches. In client switches, it automatically created VLAN 10 as an IT department. Synchronizes VLAN configuration. If there is any changes in server, that can be updated to the client switches. That information can be saved in NVRAM. VTP client. In VTP client, we cannot create or change or delete an VLAN. It just forward the advertisement. If an VTP server create a VLAN or modify a VLAN or delete a VLAN, that information can be processed to the VTP client. VTP client can be changes that information and processed to the neighboring VTP client switches. Synchronizes the VLAN configurations. In VTP client, the information cannot store in the NVRAM. VTP Transparent. In VTP Transparent, the user have creates, modify and delete an VLAN locally only. It just forward the advertisement. If an VTP server creates a VLAN, that information can be processed to the VTP Transparent. But in VTP Transparent switch, it cannot modify any changes. It just pass that information to the VTP client. But in VTP Transparent mode, we can manually create, modify and delete an VLAN. It does not synchronize the VLAN configuration. And VTP transparent configuration can be stored in the NVRAM. VTP operations. The VTP advertisements are sent as a multicast frame. That means it sends to one group to another group. In VTP server and clients are synchronized to the last update identified revision number. Based upon the revision number, the advertisement can be sent from server to client. If the revision number is high, that can be assigned as a server. In VTP, advertisements are sent every 5 minutes or when there is a change. Every 5 minutes, the advertisement can be sent from server to client. Or if there is manually changes can occur in server means that changes can be advertised to the VTP client. VTP operations. Here we can see server. This switch is a server and this switch is a client and this switch is in transparent mode. In server, user can add a new VLAN. For example, in this switch, the server can add name as a department IT. So the revision number, previous revision number is 3. So if there is any adding VLAN or modify VLAN or delete a VLAN, the revision number can be incremented by 1. So that revision upgrades to the revision number 4. So that VTP propagates revision number 4 to the client switch. In client, revision 3 upgrades to the revision 4 and I will create VLAN 10 name as an IT department. So that information can be processed to the client and client also will automatically create the VLAN 10 and named as an IT department, and here also it will be automatically created. But in VTP transparent mode, it cannot be created automatically because in VTP transparent mode, it just passes the VTP server informations to the client, but it does not synchronize.